Hi there guys, welcome to another episode of Failure Fridays, where every Friday I'll share with you a failure story where I went wrong in dating to make sure you guys don't make the same mistake. Right, let's get into it. So today what I'd like to share with you is about asking the right kind of questions. Now, one of the mistakes that I made when I used to meet a woman for the first time is I used to ask the same goddamn boring questions. For example, I would ask questions like, where are you from? What do you do? Do you like it? Now let's just pick one of the questions from what I've just mentioned. What do you do? Now when someone's asked you this question to you in terms of your job, think of the response that you say. I bet you that you've used that response about 50 to 100 times. And it almost becomes like an autopilot response where you say it without even thinking about it. As a result of asking these questions, to the woman, you are not going to create any impact whatsoever. You're just going to come across as boring and you're going to come across as replaceable. You know what guys, do this instead. Try and ask more unique and interesting questions that require her to think more. Say for example she says she's a dancer, you can ask her, what inspired you to take up dancing? What is it about dancing that you're passionate about? What is it about dancing that you love so much? Now let me ask you, I don't think anyone's asked you a question of that nature, have they? This is going to require her to think about it much more and more and go deep down into her heart and into her values. And as a result of this, you're going to stand out, as it's going to be a much more memorable interaction. You're going to create a shift in her perception of you and you're going to have a much more better connection. It's going to be a much more memorable interaction rather than asking boring questions. So the takeaway from this video is the questions that I've just mentioned. Try and use that, not even for dating, but even when you go to a networking event or when you meet somebody new, you'll have a far better connection with that person rather than asking the same boring questions that they've been asked multiple times. So takeaway from this video, try and think of some unique questions to ask and don't ask boring questions when you meet someone for the first time. You will make a much better first impression with that person and it'll be much more memorable and you will stand out from all these other people. Well guys, hope this helps. You know the drill. Like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.